So for the second half of Monday, we are still working with vertical angles, but this time, obviously, we had to incorporate some solving equations. So if I give you an example, I'm not going to do an example on this page, but I'm going to do an example right here. Let's see. Okay, so I have two lines intersecting, and I know that vertical angles that are across from each other are equal to each other. So I know because this angle and this angle are across from each other, that means they are the same, or that means they are equal to each other. So what I can do is take those two expressions, set them equal to each other, solve it like an equation, and that's how I can get my value for x. So I'm going to take this angle, which is 2x plus 24, and I'm going to set it equal to this angle. Okay, again, two angles that are across from each other, vertical angles, they are equal to each other. So I'm able to take this angle, set it equal to this angle. And at this point, it's just review of solving of equations. So I'm going to circle the sign, draw a line. First thing I want to do is get my x's on one side. So I'm going to subtract 2x, subtract 2x. So now these cancel out. I've got 24 equals 12x. And then my last step to be able to solve for x is divide. So I'm going to divide by 12, divide by 12. This gets me x equals 2. So this is officially our first step. So we want to see that x is equal to 2. We found what x is equal to. Now I want you to actually tell me what these two equations are. Now I know they're supposed to be the same because they are vertical angles. So what I'm going to do is take this x value and plug it into both of these to make sure that they actually are the same. So when I plug it into this one, it's 2 times 2 plus 24. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 24 gets me 28 degrees. So I know if I took a protractor and measured that, it would be 28 degrees. And for the second one, it is 14x. So I'm going to take that x value, plug it in, which would be 14 times 2. 14 times 2 is 28 degrees. So that's another way to know that you solved for x correctly, because you get the same angle, and you are supposed to. They are supposed to be the same. So if you want to try the two on your own, all you have to do is set them equal to each other. So I'm not going to go ahead and put them in a video, but if I go back to that screen, these are both across from each other. So the way that you set that up is you're going to set them equal to each other. 9x minus 10 equals 3x plus 50. Solve for x. 15x minus 5 equals 14x plus 4. Solve for x, and then find the angles.